A man fleeing the Mount Vesuvius eruption of Italy stared down the volcanic matter that vaporized him, quote unquote. This is from Business Insider, Alia Shoub. Archaeologists discovered the skeletal remains of a man who lost his life by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, offering new insights into one of the most famous volcanic eruptions in history. The man, who researchers believe was between 40 and 45 years of age, was killed just steps from the sea in the ancient Roman town of Heracleum as he tried to escape, according to the Italian news agency ANSA. And it's not Heracleum, it's Herculaneum. Herculaneum. He was carried with a wooden box containing a ring, which could have been his most prized possession, the Times said. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius nearly 2,000 years ago destroyed several major Roman cities, including Pompeii and Herculaneum. The remains were discovered during excavations in October, and archaeologists released several images for the first time just this past Wednesday. The last moments here were instantaneous but terrible, Francesco Serrano, site director, told ANSA. He says, it was 1 a.m. when the pyroclastic surge produced by the volcano reached the town for the first time with a temperature of 300 to 400 degrees. I mean, that's a hot oven. Or even, according to some studies, 500 to 700 degrees. He said, a white, hot cloud that raced towards the sea at that speed of 60 miles an hour, or 100 kilometers an hour, which was so dense that it had no oxygen in it. The man's bones were stained red from blood, Serrano told the outlet, because of combustion caused by the flow of magma, ash, and gas. He said they would have burnt off his clothes, vaporizing his flesh. Death would have been instantaneous. This is what Pier Paolo Petroni explained. He's an anthropologist and archaeologist, as he reported to the Telegraph. The remains were surrounded by heavy carbonized wood, including a roof beam that could have crushed his skull, according to the ANSA reports. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. Unusually, the skeleton was facing upwards, suggesting that he had turned to face the onrushing cloud of hot gas and volcanic matter. In other words, he didn't keep on running, he just turned to look at it. Now, according to Serrano, he says most of the people we found here at Herculaneum were face down, but maybe he was trying to reach a boat and turned because he heard the roar of the cloud racing towards him at 100 kilometers an hour, 60 miles an hour, Serrano explains. The remains were found in the area where 300 people were unearthed in fishermen's shelters in the 1980s, likely awaiting a possible rescue by the fleet of Pliny the Elder, according to ANSA reports. The researchers are now puzzling over the man's identity and wondered why he was not sheltering with the others. Serrano suggests he could have been a rescuer or a soldier, perhaps helping people escape to the sea. Alternatively, he could have been a fugitive who left the group to try to get on a rescue ship. Some experts have suggested he was not a rich man, evidenced by the ring he was carrying. They said the ring is reddish, meaning it was iron, but there is something green inside the box, which could be bronze. This is what Ivan Variale, archaeologist, told the Times, saying the box, which looks, it was used to keep change, and if that's all he was carrying, he may not have been rich. Now, traces of fabric in the stone indicated that the wooden box was once stored in a bag. Thousands of years ago, Herculaneum was a seaside town favored by wealthy Romans. The ancient town now lies beneath the modern city of Ercolano. It's, of course, the name for Herculaneum, Ercolano. This was originally published Business Insider on Science Alert. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.